Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Drew. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk a little bit about the FWD Experience shoe by Altra. I'll start off by giving some of the specifics about the shoe, and then I'll get into my own personal opinion. I'll give you my pros and cons, and I'll give you the final verdict on if I would buy this shoe again. All right, to get into some of the specifics about the Altra FWD Experience, this shoe is not a zero drop shoe, so there is a slight height difference from the heel to the toe. It actually shows it right here on the inside of the shoe. Let me see if you can see that there. It says 28/32, so it's 32 millimeters at the heel and 28 millimeters at the toe. So your foot does not sit completely flat as you get in most minimalist barefoot shoes, but this is considered a transition shoe. So say you wear a lot of Nikes or Adidas and you want to work towards a more minimalist shoe, this would be a really good option to try. According to the Altra website, this shoe is for road walking and running. The upper is comprised of an engineered mesh, while the midsole is comprised of a EVA foam, and then the outsole is rubber. These are supposed to weigh 8.5 ounces each, so let's head on over to the scale and see if that's accurate. We got our handy dandy scale here. These are a 9.2 ounces for a size 11. All right, so the size 11s are slightly heavier at 9.2 ounces as opposed to the Altra website says 8.5, but I don't know what size they use for that. So either way, if you're around an 11, you'll be right around 9 ounces, and then if you're slightly smaller size, you'll be a little bit less. All right, now getting into my opinion of the shoe. First off, I think this shoe is really appealing just visually. It looks great in my opinion. The green and white really goes together nice with this little flare of orange. All right, they do have other colorways as well that all look nice in my opinion. This one just really stuck out and I knew I had to give it a try. The white does get dirty pretty easily. That's to be expected. It's a white shoe. Every white shoe I've ever had gets dirty pretty easily, so that's nothing against Altra, but it is worth noting if you're interested in this specific colorway. So far, I have found this shoe to be very comfortable and something that I enjoy wearing. Like I mentioned before, the wide toe box is just super comfortable. That's what drew me to Altra in the first place, and really that's why I always wear them. My toes don't rub and they just feel great on my feet. I do personally think that the quality could be better. They just don't feel super high quality. It's kind of hard to explain, especially back here like in the heel. You know, a lot of shoes you kind of shove your heel in and squish this back part. It just feels like this is gonna like break up. I don't know. It just feels like kind of plasticky in there. So that to me just is kind of a turn off. Overall though, like it's fine. I just don't think it's the most high quality shoe out there, especially for the price point you're paying. I would hope for a slightly better quality. In general, with my other Altras, I've noticed similar things where the quality just is not there. It kind of goes downhill, especially after you hit about 100 to 150 miles. You start getting some creasing and some breaks here along the upper. The tread starts wearing off. But again, with this pair, that hasn't happened yet. So I'm not going to complain just yet. But it is worth noting that I think the quality of Altra in general is not where it should be. The three biggest pros about this shoe include: number one, it's very versatile. This could be used for running, could be used for lifting, it could be used for going to visit your grandma, it could be used to go to the store, whatever you got to do. I mean, you could even use it on the trails. I wouldn't personally, but outside of the trails, you know, you could use this for anything you want. It's just a very, you know, kind of regular tennis shoe that also works as a running shoe. Number two, it looks great. This is my favorite model from Altra just visually. Like, it looks good. I would wear any color and I think you're gonna get compliments on it. I've gotten lots of compliments on these. And pro number three, it is not a minimalist zero drop shoe. It does have that slight heel drop, 4 millimeters from the heel to the toe. For me, that's a pro because I'm not a hardcore barefoot minimalist guy where I need, you know, super thin soles. I personally like having a little bit of cushioning, and having that slight bit of heel drop makes it an easier shoe to wear whenever I'm moving from my Ultra Boost or my Air Force Ones into something like this. It feels somewhat similar enough, but it has that wide toe box. And lastly, for the cons, the only real con I have about these is that I don't think the quality is where it needs to be just yet. The shoe is great, it feels comfortable, looks good, but the quality is not there. Like I mentioned, the heel feels really flimsy. In my other shoes, I've had lots of breaking right around where the mesh, the upper meets the midsole. The grip comes off pretty easily. And in general, like, I've only wore these a little bit in the grand scheme, and I feel like they already are showing wear more than I would like. And for my final verdict, would I or would I not purchase this shoe again? I'm gonna say yes, in fact, I would purchase this shoe again, just for the fact that it has the wide toe box. I mean, I need a wide toe box, and not many shoes are doing it. Nike, Adidas, a few other big brands, they need to come out with some wide toe boxes and not those skinny, narrow toes. I don't get why they don't. But in general, this shoe is fine, right? It feels good, it looks good. The quality could be better, but for what you're paying and what you're getting, I'm gonna say yes, I would in fact get another pair. So let me know, have you tried these? Would you buy them again? If you haven't tried them, are you gonna pick up a pair? What are your thoughts on these? Let me know in the comments. And otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.